Welcome everyone in my lecture number 5. So thank you for your joining today's session. These are the topics to be covered, like AI models used in business, how businesses fine-tune AI models, case study, challenges in fine-tuning AI, future trends, and then we will conclude this lecture. So we are going to explore a fascinating topic: how businesses fine-tune AI models like OpenAI's GPT-4, Google's BERT, and Stable Diffusion to fit their industry needs. Artificial intelligence is transforming businesses globally, but pre-trained AI models are not perfect out of the box. They are designed to handle general tasks but often lack the industry specific knowledge that companies require. For example, a legal firm using GPT-4 might find that the AI provides general answers but lacks precision in legal language. A hospital using AI for medical reports might notice that a model like BERT does not fully understand clinical terminology. This is where fine tuning comes in. So, in this session, we will cover what fine tuning is and why it's important, how different industries fine tune AI models, real world case studies from finance, healthcare, and marketing, tools used for fine tuning AI, challenges and future trends in AI fine tuning. So, by the end of this lecture, you will have a clear understanding of how businesses can customize AI for their needs, improving efficiency and customer experience. So, let's begin by understanding the basics of the fine tuning. So, what exactly is fine tuning? Fine tuning is the process of adapting a pre-trained AI model by training it on a specific industry relevant data. Instead of building an AI model from scratch, which requires massive computing resources, businesses take an existing AI model and make it smarter for their particular needs. So, how it works? AI models like GPT-4 and BERT are trained on huge datasets, billions of web pages and documents. But these models are generalized. They don't deeply understand specialized fields like law, medicine, or finance. So, businesses provide additional training data, making AI more accurate and useful in their domain. For example, if you consider the example of legal industry, so GPT-4 can generate legal contracts, but without fine tuning it may miss legal nonsense. Training it on thousands of legal cases improves its ability to generate and analyze legal texts. Now, another example of healthcare area. So, BERT can process medical records, but it might misinterpret clinical abbreviations. Fine tuning it on patient records makes it more reliable for doctors and hospitals. So, why do businesses fine tune AI? So, answer is of course higher accuracy, personalization, cost saving. So, now that we understand fine tuning, let's look at the key AI models that businesses use today. So, businesses fine tune different AI models depending on their needs. Let's go over three of the most widely used models in the industry. First one is GPT-4 by OpenAI, and second is BERT by Google AI, and third is Stable Diffusion by OpenAI or Stable AI. So, GPT-4 is best for text generation, summarization, chatbots, automation, and it can be used for customer support, content creation, document analysis. For example, a company like Shopify fine-tunes GPT-4 to handle customer support chatbots, helping customers without human agents. Now, BERT is best for understanding text meaning and intent. Its use cases are search engines, legal document analysis, sentiment analysis. For example, Google Search fine-tunes BERT to provide more relevant search results by better understanding user queries. And third one is Stable Diffusion. So Stable Diffusion is best for the AI generated images, creative content. And its use cases are marketing, branding, designing and fashion. So for example, company Nike fine-tunes Stable Diffusion to generate AI-powered advertising images, reducing cost in marketing companies. So now let's dive into how businesses fine-tune these models. So fine-tuning is not just about feeding AI more data. It's a structured process. Let's go through the key steps. So first one is define the business problem. To identify what specific business challenge the AI needs to solve. For example, a bank might need AI to detect fraudulent transactions. Now, second, collect industry specific data. So, businesses provide domain relevant datasets to train AI. For example, if I take the example of healthcare, then a hospital fine-tuning BERT will use medical records, not general Wikipedia articles. Okay. Now, third one is the use cloud-based AI service. So, companies fine-tune models using platforms like OpenAI fine-tuning API or Google Cloud, Vertex AI or Hugging Face Transformers. Now, fourth one is train and evaluate performance. So, what it means? AI is trained using labeled industry data and tested on real world cases. Fifth one is deploy and monitor AI performance. So, AI is continuously monitored to ensure it performs well. So, now let's see how business fine-tune AI in real-world applications. So now let's dive into a real-world case study where businesses have successfully fine-tuned GPT-4 to optimize customer support in the e-commerce industry. So let's consider a problem: handling customer inquiries. So every e-commerce business receives thousands of customer inquiries daily, and these questions often revolve around order status, return policies, product details and troubleshooting. Traditionally, human customer support agents have handled these inquiries, but this approach has its limitations. So high operational cost is required. So maintaining a large support team is very expensive. And another challenge is slow response times. That is, customer expect instant replies, but human agents can only handle a limited number of queries at once. Another challenge is repetitive tasks. Many inquiries are repetitive, requiring agents to answer the same questions multiple times a day. So due to these challenges, companies started exploring AI-powered solutions. So what is the solution? Solution is nothing but fine-tuned GPT-4 chatbots. So to address these pain points, businesses fine-tuned GPT-4 on their own customer support data. Here's how they did it. So companies collected thousands of past customer queries and responses from human agents to teach the model how to answer specific questions. And then, using OpenAI's fine-tuning API, they customized GPT-4 to ensure it could accurately interpret, respond, and escalate issues when necessary. The chatbot was integrated with customer relationship management systems, enabling it to pull customer specific data and provide personalized responses. Now, fine tuning also allowed companies to create multilingual chatbots, helping them cater to global customers. This implementation resulted in a much smarter and responsive AI powered support system. So, what is the impact? The benefits of fine tuning GPT-4 for customer service were significant. 70% reduction in human agent workload. So AI now handles most common customer inquiries, allowing human agents to focus on complex cases. So thus, by automating repetitive tasks and providing accurate instant responses, companies can improve both efficiency and customer experience. So that wraps up this case study. Next, we will look at another example where fine-tuned AI models transform financial document analysis. Now, let's look at another powerful example of fine-tuning AI, especially how Google's BERT model is used in the financial sector to streaming document analysis. So, what is the problem? Problem is manual financial document review is insufficient. In the financial and banking industries, institutions deal with an enormous volume of the legal and financial documents daily, including loan agreements, regulatory filings, financial reports, contracts, and compliances. So, traditionally, human analysts and legal teams review these documents. However, this approach has several challenges. Some of the challenges are time consuming, error prone, high cost, regulatory risk, and so on. So, what is the solution? Solution is just fine tuning BERT for financial document analysis. How? So, to tackle this problem, banks and financial firms fine tuned BERT. Okay, so what is the full form of BERT? Have you any idea? But in bidirectional encoder representations from transformers. Sorry, I could have tell it in the starting. So, using their industry specific financial and legal datasets. What are the steps? They took the steps. First, they collected millions of financial documents, contracts, and regulatory filings. Then, labeled data with key financial terms, risk factors, and fraud indicators. Then, fine-tuning BERT is applied. How? They adapted Google's BERT model to recognize financial terminology, legal clauses, and risk factors. Then they used supervised learning to improve accuracy in extracting critical insights from financial text. One of the largest multilingual bank fine-tuned BERT using millions of past financial contracts. As a result, AI reduced the time for loan contract analysis from 10 days to just 2 hours. Amazing. Compliance teams identified 20% more fraudulent transactions compared to manual reviews. The bank saved millions of dollars in legal and operational costs. This case study proves that fine-tuning BERT for financial document analysis not only boosts efficiency but also enhances compliance, reduces fraud, and saves costs. So, AI-powered financial document analysis is revolutionizing the banking and finance industry also. With fine-tuned models like BERT, companies can automate compliance, detect fraud faster, and improve risk management. Now, let's move on to another powerful AI use case. That is how companies fine-tune Stable Diffusion to generate high-quality marketing visuals. So, Let's explore how companies are using fine-tuned stable diffusion to revolutionize their marketing and branding strategies. So problem is the challenge of creating high quality marketing visuals. And what is the solution? Solution is fine-tuning stable diffusion for branding and advertising. This is the impact: 60% cost reduction in advertising materials, then faster campaign launches, consistent brand aligned visual content. So, in this section, we will explore the key tools businesses use to fine tune AI models. These platforms and frameworks help customize GPT, BERT, and Stable Diffusion for industry specific applications. So, fine tuning AI requires specialized tools to handle data processing, model training, and deployment. The choice of tools depends on the AI model, industry needs, and available resources. So, let's take a look at the most widely used platforms. So first one is OpenAI fine tuning, that is API for GPT models, and if you consider one example to understand it, a healthcare company fine tunes GPT-4 to generate medical reports and summarize patient data based on industry terminology. Then we can see here in this slide, these are the tools for fine tuning AI models. So OpenAI fine tuning API, it is used for GPT models. Then Google Cloud Vertex AI, it is best for BERT and Stable Diffusion. Then Hugging Face Transformers, it is open source fine tuning. And TensorFlow and PyTorch, it is deep learning training framework. So of course, there are some challenges in fine tuning AI also. So now let's discuss the challenges they face during this process. So while fine tuning AI unlocks powerful businesses potential, it comes with technical, ethical, and financial hurdles that organizations must address, like high computational cost and data privacy and security risks, bias in AI models, and so on. Fourth, you can consider as continuous updates and maintenance are also a big challenge. So now in coming slide we will discuss future trends in AI fine tuning that address many of these challenges. So now let's discuss the future trends shaping the way AI models are fine tuned. So few shot and zero shot learning, what it means? AI adapts with fewer examples. One of the biggest advancement in AI fine-tuning is reducing the need for massive datasets. Few shot learning means an AI model can learn from just a few examples instead of requiring thousands or millions of data points. And zero shot meaning is, zero shot learning means it allows AI to perform tasks it has never been explicitly trained on by generalizing knowledge from related tasks. For example, a customer service AI fine-tuned on a few company specific queries can still respond accurately to unseen questions. A legal AI trained on contract law can answer questions about intellectual property law even if it was not directly trained on that topic. Okay. Now, second is federated learning. So AI trains without sharing sensitive data. So what it means, data privacy is a major concern for businesses fine tuning AI. Federated learning is new approach that lets AI models learn from distributed data sources without sending the data to a central server. Instead of sending sensitive data to the cloud for AI training, AI models are trained locally on devices or within secure enterprise networks. This ensures that confidential businesses or customer data stays protected. Now, third one is reinforcement learning, that is AI learns from human feedback. This is called reinforcement learning. So generally chatbot is working on reinforcement learning. AI models are increasingly fine-tuned using human feedback to ensure they provide more useful and ethical responses. This technique, known as reinforcement learning from human feedback, is already used in GPT-4 and other advanced AI models. So instead of just using pre-existing datasets, AI is trained by human reviewers who rate its responses and guide improvements. So this method helps eliminate biases, incorrect outputs, and unethical AI behavior. Okay, so these trends will make AI more powerful, cost effective, and business ready than ever before. So at the end, we have now explored how businesses fine-tune AI models like GPT, BERT, and Stable Diffusion to meet industry-specific needs. Let's take a moment to summarize what we have learned before opening up for questions. So we have learned about fine-tuning AI enhances business efficiency. Then businesses across industries are leveraging AI customization, for example in e-commerce, finance, marketing. And fine-tuning AI requires careful consideration of tools and challenges also. So, as AI continues to evolve, businesses that invest in AI fine tuning will stay ahead of the competition and drive innovation in their industries. So, thank you for watching this lecture. I would love to hear your thoughts and questions. Let's discuss how AI is shaping the future of scientific research in the next lecture. So thank you so much. If you have any query, you can put it in my email ID namitatiwari@csmu.ac.in. Thank you so much.